Thought of the day, he made haste and came down and received him joyfully. Luke 19:6. When Zacchaeus was clinging to the sycamore tree, Jesus came down the road, thronged by a great multitude. The Lord came close to the place where Zacchaeus was. Then he looked up and saw Zacchaeus and said to him, "Zacchaeus, make haste, and come down, for today I must abide at thy house." Luke 19:5. What a loving gesture. The beautiful thing we find here is that it was not Zacchaeus who drew near to Jesus, but Jesus who came near to him. It was not Zacchaeus who saw Jesus first, but it was Jesus himself who saw Zacchaeus first. It was not Zacchaeus who spoke to Jesus first, but Jesus who first spoke to Zacchaeus. Dear child of God, is this not true of our spiritual life too? Before we went to Jesus, he came near us. Before we saw him, he saw us and called us by our name, as Isaiah says, "I have even called thee by thy name." Zacchaeus' joy knew no bounds. He had only wanted to see Jesus, but Jesus saw him, called him by his name and conferred upon him the honor of having him as a guest in his house. Truly, our God is able to do exceeding abundantly above all that we ask or think. Ephesians 3:20. The first thing Jesus told Zacchaeus was, "Make haste and come down." Zacchaeus was a rich and important man, and also a chief among the publicans, which means he held a very high office. Jesus wanted him to come down from the pride of his position and possessions. This is the first thing a sinner has to do when the Lord meets him. He made haste and came down and received him joyfully. Luke 19:6. Dear ones, if you have not yet received Jesus joyfully, this is your turn to come down from your highness today, and receive Jesus joyfully. Have a blessed day.